soy Dora. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not Dora. Just kidding. Hi, and welcome to another video from My Forever Plus One. We are...
I'm the man from Jersey.
And I'm Teriyaki, and today...
Wait. Before we even get started, if you're watching this video, before you do anything else, like this video right now and subscribe to the channel. I've been leaving that towards the end, and I'm always like, why am I waiting till the 30-minute mark to do it? Right now, like this video and subscribe before you do anything else. We're gonna wait for you guys right now. We're not gonna start eating or talking about anything until you like and subscribe. So we're just gonna wait.
One eternity later.
Alright, you like and subscribe? Alright, baby. So what we eating today?
Today we are eating Taco Bell.
We got some tea.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Man, stereotypical. I used to hate those old school Taco Bell commercials with the little chihuahua and stuff. Like, how more stereotypical can you get? That's what you think of us? It's supposed to be Mexican food, chihuahuas. Bet you it's not even Mexican owned. It's like some rich Caucasian dude. Corporate. But look, we're gonna start taking stuff out the bag. I got me a little beefy 5-layer burrito
Which
here.
is one of his go-to
that's my go-to. And then,
Taco Bell.
shout out to my cousin, the plug, because he put us onto these new chicken power bowl dippy joints. Did you get pico on yours, babe?
Yeah, I got pico on mine. No worries.
And then
Hey, they have that green thing.
what?
The green thing again. What is this? What is this?
I don't know, honey, but at this point it's like,
Yeah. Taco Bell.
throw that back there. And then I just got some fire sauce. Fire sauce.
The one thing they could not give us was utensils, but I
Yeah.
tend to hoard utensils and straws in my car, so
So to anyone watching our videos, you have to be transparent with yourself. You have to analyze things. Companies do that, right? And this is our company right here. This is our channel. This is our company. So I noticed that in past mukbangs, we would kind of just go into them with no particular topic in mind. We would just kind of like ramble. And it was cool, but after a while, we shot a noches mukbang, which will never see the light of day. It was like 35 minutes of us
just
eating noches and just saying kind of nonsense. And the noches took forever and a year to set up. It just wasn't a good experience. So we're trying to be a little more organized and
Yes.
come into these mukbangs with a topic in mind.
or a talking point, you know, just to like maybe since this is our couples channel and we kind of want to give you guys a look into who we are as people and as a couple, then
But without being, we're not trying to be fake on here. Like, we want to
Yeah.
get on camera and just be ourselves. Like, you know, you're going to like us or hate us for, like, whatever reason.
yeah, but we just want like to give you guys a more structured viewing experience, I guess you can say.
Yeah, something to look forward to, that in the title, we could put the topic in mind. And you know, coming into this video, what we're going to be talking about.
Kind of like with our Charitos mukbang, we talked about how we first met. So today, we will be talking about something that we both love. And that is music.
Yeah, who doesn't love music?
Yes. I know that I grew up listening to a lot of music, especially because my dad was very music-minded. How about you? When you grew up, were your parents very music-minded as well? Or?
Yeah, I remember, like, growing up on, I think it was Sundays. This is mad stereotypical. You always hear people saying this, but it's facts. It was like Sunday. I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday because I was a little kid. When you're a little kid, you don't know what day it is. You just know, like, you're just not in school or you are in school. No,
By
it's
the way,
the food.
this is the food.
Wait up, thumbnail time, honey.
There you go. I think that's pretty good.
But yeah, I remember as a kid, I just remember, like, my mom would start cleaning and, like, she would just blast music, you know? But it was obviously Spanish music because I'm Ecuadorian, I'm Hispanic. I like more hip-hop. Like, my family, like my sister, for example, she likes more reggaeton, salsa, all that type of music.
Pop music. She
And
loves
pop,
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, pop music as well. And I grew up in a household. My mom, first language is Spanish. My dad, first language Spanish. So Spanish music is what was played in the house. Me, I gravitated more towards hip hop. That's my
Have
lane.
you always listened to hip hop?
Always, baby.
Okay. See, this is the thing. We both love music, but in our individual taste in music is totally different. Like him, he grew up listening to hip hop until now he listens to hip hop. And then me, I grew up listening to, well, from my dad, I grew up listening to like a lot of classic rock, like Black Sabbath, Iron Butterfly, Santana, like all that classic stuff. And then my mom, I don't know. My mom didn't really listen to much other than Kenny Rogers and Michael Bolton at Christmas time. But I grew up listening to like pop music, kind of like what your sister listened to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, she still listens to it. I kind of still listen to it now because I want to bring back my youth, or relive my youth, rather. But
I feel that's literally what Kat went through, because she had that. She listened to Backstreet Boys, then she got off Backstreet Boys, and then like as a 20-something-year-old, she just went back to Backstreet Boys.
yeah, like I used to love listening to Backstreet Boys and the Spice Girls and Britney Spears and Sync, and I never liked Christina Aguilera, so I never listened to her.
Christina Aguilera. Shout out, because I think she's like half Ecuadorian. Shout out to Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, that's what I grew up as. That's what I listened to, pop music. I think around 7th or 8th grade, I started listening to more rock and alternative, like Evanescence and Linkin Park. And then I kind of just stayed in that genre of music until now, I guess you can say. But now I've definitely broadened my horizons more. Like, I still listen to all this rock and alternative, but I love listening to, like, dance music as well. Oh, yeah, in grammar school, too, I had a phase where, like... Oh, no, not grammar school, high school. I had a phase where I listened to reggaeton. And I still love reggaeton now, like...
It's funny, my girlfriend's Filipino, I'm Ecuadorian, she listens to more Spanish music than I do.
But,
It's funny, sometimes we'll FaceTime while we're working, and I legit hear, like, the Spanish, like the 97.9 if you're from, like, the metropolitan area, the tri-state area. She's listening to, like, 97.9. I hear the guy on the radio talking in Spanish, and I'm just like, what the hell, baby?
definitely my taste in music is definitely diversified more. Because, like, right now, if you look on my phone, like, I have everything, like, my current recent played. You have, like, All Time Low and Bad Bunny, and then Daddy Yankee and Marshmello.
You listen to all types of music.
Yeah, basically. One thing, too, is that, like, when we take long drives together, we love to play music. Like, when we went to the beach last year, we were just playing our music back and forth, like shuffling between his music and my music. And don't get me wrong, like, he's gotten me into some of the music he listens to.
Like who?
Like Skepta.
Oh, Skepta.
Yeah. Like, he has some pretty cool songs. I have a few of them in my Apple Music library. And sometimes, like, I just like putting them on. I like the vibe. Yeah, but I'm doing a lot of the talking.
Let's compare.
I'm doing a lot of the talking.
Yeah, so I put you on to some music.
But yeah, like, he got me into Skepta. I think there's a few songs from Billie Eilish. That's his beefy fried layer, by the way. Beefy fried layer.
Why is it not picking it up?
There it is. I don't know, you kind of, like, were okay with some Billie Eilish songs that I put.
Billie Eilish? Yeah, some stuff from her was cool, like the You Should See Me in a Crown. That was alright. I liked it because it sounded like dark, and like whenever I heard that song, the You Should See Me in a Crown, for some reason I pictured like a girl like locked in a dungeon, like chained up. I don't know why. That's like the mental image I had. It was like really weird.
When in reality, her video I couldn't even watch because there was a spider coming out of her mouth.
So with me, since a little kid, I liked hip hop. Like, that's my music right there. That's what I vibe with. But I went through like stages of hip hop, right? So, like, obviously 2003 times 50 Cent was big. I was like a huge 50 Cent fan. The thing with me too is I go through phases with artists where I'll just listen to a damn near one artist for like a prolonged period of time, like way more than anyone else. Like, I'll listen to other people, but I'm like, this is my artist that I'm rocking with. And sometimes it can stay like that for years with me, honestly. The latest one was probably Skepta. It's right now, it's Kendrick. Yeah, like I listened
when I first met you, it was Skepta.
Yeah, when we first met, I was listening to a UK grime artist named Skepta. If you guys, some of you might know, if you listen to like Drake's More Life, he had a feature on there. But Skepta's real good. If you haven't heard his music, go listen to it. If you could get past the accent and actually listen to the words, it's fun music. It's good. Skepta has some songs with some substance in them.
And he also has some songs with a really good beat in them.
Yeah. So Skepta, I was big on him from like from 07. From like 2017 to probably like late 2018 or like mid 2019, like around there. Almost like 2 years. And then I've been big on Kendrick for the last like 8 months, I want to say. I've been listening to Pimp a Butterfly a lot. Listening to Section 80, OD. Right now I'm listening to Kendrick Lamar EP. I always knew about Good Kid, Mad City. That was always a good one. But now like I'm really rocking with Kendrick. He's that dude. So like I was saying, taking it back, 03 I was big on 50. Then when I was like a freshman in high school, sophomore in high school, all the way probably until like senior year, I got big on 90s hip hop. It was like if it wasn't 90s, it wasn't good. I was listening to De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest. I was listening to Nas, so It Was Written, Illmatic. I was bumping Wu-Tang. Gangstar was good. Rest in peace, Guru. AZ's my dude. I mess with AZ a lot. Common. Listen to 90. Common still rap. A lot of these dudes still rap today. And it was good because 07 Common dropped Finding Forever. And that was the summer after my freshman year. And that album, I was bumping that too. It wasn't 90s, but I was bumping Finding Forever. But basically, long story short, big 90s. That's all it was. Transition when I graduated from high school. 2010, I graduated from high school. That was when Drake was like that dude. Drake was good. Wiz Khalifa, I had a big Wiz Khalifa stage for like 2 years. I was just bumping Wiz Khalifa. A lot of the new school dudes. J. Cole was good. I liked his first album. Oh, Big Sean. I had a Big Sean stage for like 2 years. And then that probably led into the Skepta, and then the Skepta into the Kendrick. So it's like phases and stuff.
You never always had a Drake phase.
Always hip hop. No, yeah, Drake too. Drake was good as hell. I was listening to So Far Gone, his first album, and then I went back and listened to Comeback Season, Room for Improvement. Yeah, but the Drake one was probably like a year, but yeah, I went back and listened to his stuff, and then I transitioned. I was listening to Wiz Khalifa heavy. The thing with these artists is I always find out about artists super late. Like, you know how some people, they say, oh, I knew about this artist when he was still a backpack rapper, or when they weren't even really big like that. I could never really say that with any artist. I always got onto artists late, if anything. But the thing with me was, once I started listening to an artist, I didn't just stick with like, oh, the recent thing they dropped, and then from there on anything. Like, I went back and did all the research on them. I'll listen to everything from the beginning of their career and just like stick with this artist for a year or two, pretty much.
With me, I feel like there's only one artist that I feel like I could say that about.
Wasn't it Paramore?
Yeah. See? He knows me. Yeah, they're the ones that like I feel like I followed from the beginning. I used to go to Barnes and Nobles a lot and just look at random books and random magazines. And one of those magazines would be Alternative Press magazine. Mm-hmm. And I forget what issue it was, but I would browse.
I know nothing about this.
I would browse the magazine, and I would always see an ad for this band called Paramore and their first album, All We Know Is Falling. And I'd always be like, this looks interesting. And then I finally decided, hey, I keep seeing these people. Let me see what they're all about. And I think I was in high school. And I...
Definitely, because you got that old YouTube video from like 09 on your YouTube.
Yeah, I remember I used to sit in computer class and rip some of their videos from their website. Mm-hmm. And they ended up on my YouTube channel. But,
her other one.
Yeah.
That will not be mentioned.
I don't know, their new stuff, I feel like their sound changes to like more poppy vibe. So I don't really like mess with it a lot. I don't vibe with it. But like definitely like their old sound from like All We Know Is Falling to like...
So would you say...
Riot and stuff.
You know how people, they always say, they got big, they sold out. Would you say that with Paramore? Did they sell out?
I don't know if I call it selling out, per se. But like,
well,
I
you
feel
don't play
like...
any of their music, though. We don't have time to get copyright.
I'm trying to see, like, I'm looking at all the albums I have, but like, their newest stuff I really don't mess with because it sounds more poppy. The sound is totally different from my perspective. Not totally different, but like, went a different direction. Like, I feel like there's some bands in, like, the whole rock alternative genre that once they hit it big, they change their sound a little bit. Like, I love Linkin Park, but towards, like, the latter end of their career, I guess you could say, their sound definitely changed from, like, their Hybrid Theory album to their last one. I forget what it's called because I didn't really listen to it. But same thing with Paramore. Like, From All We Know Is Falling to Riot. And then Brand New Eyes was pretty good. And then when they came out with their self-titled album in 2013, like, I was kind of like, eh. And then, I don't know, their last one, After Laughter, I don't know, I only like one song from it.
But who you rocking with right now, babe?
Right now.
What are you listening to right now?
What I'm listening to right now. I'm telling you, I have this thing on my Apple Music. I call it my current obsessions playlist. I can't really see it. But basically any songs that I like putting on repeat, I always put in here. So this always changes. But right now I have a mix of like Maluma, Marshmello, some merengue, which is totally random, and a lot of Bad Bunny, J Balvin, Daddy Yankee, and I have like one random song from All Time Low.
Yeah.
Lately, my music taste has just been like all over the place. I kind of went through like this phase where I was like, rap is crap, and all I would listen to was like literally rock and alternative. It all started with Linkin Park, Evanescence, and then I kind of went into this phase where I listened to like the poppy kind of alternative, like freaking Good Charlotte. I bought like t-shirts with like Made on it, and I have one Made hoodie when they had their clothing brand.
That's what they're from? That's what they're
Made
from?
is from Good Charlotte. He always makes fun of this one shirt I have because it says Made and it has like a weird dollar bill on the back, and he's always like Made, and I always go, we run things, because it says we run things on the back. That's where it's from, if you didn't know. And then I gave my dad the hoodie because I kind of outgrew it, so he would see my dad wearing that hoodie. But yeah, Good Charlotte. And then high school, I went to like Flyleaf, whole bunch of different stuff, but mainly just rock music. I even have some Marilyn Manson.
Jeez.
I don't listen to a lot of his stuff, but I have like 2-3 songs. But yeah, I went through a lot of phases, you could say. A lot of phases. What are you listening to currently? Did you pull it up?
Pretty much from what I'm seeing right here is like Kendrick. I got Kendrick, got a little Skep. I got random Usher. You don't have to call. Chance the Rapper. I was listening to Coloring Book for like a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
So see what I'm saying? This is 2020. That came out 2016. I'm always late on artists. With Chance, I didn't do the thing I said where I go back and listen to their old catalog. I haven't listened to the 10 Day. I haven't listened to Acid Rap. Just as of now, only Coloring Book. But I guess it's because I'm giving like all my attention to Kendrick. Pretty much went back and listened to all his discography. Remember all the times I would pick you up, we were in the car, I'm playing Section 80?
Yeah.
No Makeup and all those songs?
Yeah, I actually have a song. I actually have that song on my phone.
But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm listening to right now, and kind of like my musical taste throughout the year.
Yeah.
How we rate this Taco Bell?
I actually like this.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really good.
if you know me, like, he knows I'm not like a super big fan of Taco Bell. Like him, sometimes he's like, oh, you know what I really want to eat? Some Taco Bell. Me, I'm kind of just like, really?
No, that's good.
But honestly, I like this. I'd eat this again.
Yeah,
this
thing is really good. I wish there was like a version of it that you can ask them that's like a jumbo size one. It's like, yo, sell me the large Power Bowl, because I'm definitely still hungry. As is always, pretty much. I'm always still hungry.
You ever get truly full?
No, I do, but like with the noches and stuff and those type of places, that fill you up. I always gotta tap out. But with fast food, it's kind of hard to get full. I always have to buy a whole bunch of stuff, but trying to hold back right now. But yeah, guys, it's pretty much gonna wrap this video up. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, guys, we're gonna try to have topics for every single video. This video right here, we started off with just like an easy little topic, you know, just like music.
Yeah, something we both have in common. We both have a passion for.
And maybe we could even bring these back later on. If in a few months we're listening to some different songs, some different artists, we can just keep you guys updated. Thank you for tuning in. Let us know in the comment section what you guys are listening to. It doesn't have to be just an artist. It could just be a song. Like if you're really listening to Pumped Up Kicks right now in 2020, let us know, all right?
It's random how you pick Pumped Up Kicks.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the first one that... Alright, guys. But with that, this has been my favorite plus one. I'm the man from Jersey.
I'm Teriyaki.
Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe. Stay blessed during these times. And we'll see you on the next one.